50% fan vote, 25% player vote, 25% media panel.
How many times were you an All-Star?
15, 16, something like that.
Well, you are big.
Okay. We start off with the Western front court. Here we go.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Tradition. You don't read that. Ernie passes them out.
You don't get to read them, brother.
I literally watched last year. He did not pass.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Yes,
That's
he did.
next week with the reserves.
Oh, so
No, we want to name the starters.
We're not going to have
I'm going to get bullied here. All right, here you go, Kenny, because you're wearing. All right, I just got bullied.
How many envelopes you got?
4.
Okay, so, yeah,
I'll do the last.
Yeah,
Okay.
last.
No, hold on, Kenny. You have to read the first one. There's an order.
No, I'm giving Chuck the first 2.
No, man.
No. No. Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
my bad.
Chuck, there's a.
Order him, the captain. The captain.
Read the captain.
Okay, ready?
Yes. Oh my goodness. What did I do?
Yes.
That camera right there.
Yes.
The captain. He's 96 years old. He's going to become the all-time leading scorer soon. LeBron James.
Wow. Yes. LeBron James, his 19th All-Star game, 19 as a starter. It is a new record for the amount of All-Star games played in. A 3-time All-Star MVP. It's his 6th time as a captain. He is 6-0 as a captain, averaging just under 30 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 7 assists. He passes Kobe with 19 All-Star selections and Kareem with 19 All-Star appearances. LeBron James.
Yes.
What a career, Kenny.
Go ahead, Kenneth.
Yeah, unbelievable career. The most astounding part is longevity. And not longevity in terms of the length of time that he's playing at that level.
Quality of play.
You could say that, the debate about who's had a better 10-year run or championships, but no one has played as great as he is playing at this age.
At this age, it's
there's no one in the world has ever done that. He is the freak of freaks. He is the
he's the
model, and this is what he doesn't get credit for. He's the model citizen outside of basketball. If you want to figure out how to handle yourself outside of basketball, you watch what he's done over 20 years. There's never been a negative thing about his family, his personal life, other than he made a decision on TV that people didn't agree with. That's it. The guy off the court is the model person.
Yeah, I've said this. 2 things I want to say. Can we give a shout-out to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Sure.
Like, to have this record, he didn't shoot threes. LeBron shoots threes. To be that, I just think that when we don't appreciate how great he was. I mean, obviously LeBron is gonna break the record at some point, but this should be a reflection on how great Kareem was.
True.
What he accomplished. You talk about championships in the NBA, you talk about all championships in college and things like that. So shout out to the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But I want to piggyback on something that Kenneth said. I think LeBron James is the greatest basketball story ever, maybe in sports, to be honest with you, because he's the only guy, because as great as Kobe Bryant was and Kevin Garnett, Tracy McGrady, Dwight Howard, those guys, they all kind of struggled in the beginning.
Yes. He has 19 All-Star games.
No.
He only missed one his rookie year.
But I'm saying he played good his rookie year.
Absolutely.
And to be the guy from day one with all the pressure and expectations, and I've said this publicly, so to never get in trouble in today's society where everybody's out to get you at this level, it's the greatest sports story of all time. So congratulations to him when he breaks the record.
Model citizen. I can remember first watching him in high school. I arrived in Cleveland, one of my fraternity brothers, so you kind of watch his kid play. And of course, I knew he was going to be in the league, but, he's the way he has played, his longevity, how he's done it.
Yeah.
Liked by everyone, loved by everyone, and he will pass the record at some point. And I must have to say, I'm professionally jealous. I would like to be at this point. I've always said.
Jealous of what?
I've always said if I would have passed Wilt Chamberlain in points, I would have arrogantly said I'm the most dominant big man ever. So I would like to be at this point right now to where I'm the leading scorer in league history.
You're not Ben Kareem, Bill Russell.
But I passed you up. But I passed you up.
All right, we need to announce the rest.
Big Country.
Chuck, do you have the other 2 names?
I got one.
Okay, I need one of you to read, pause, and then the other one reads.
Okay, so back to back.
Kenny, you go first.
The first person, wow. this is a surprise, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a surprise. However, Zion Williamson
Wow.
of the New Orleans Pelicans. We got a wow.
I did. Chuck, and then who do you have?
Nikola Jokic, the two-time defending NBA champion, the Joker.
What?
All right, let's do the surprise
Two-time
first.
defending MVP champion.
It is a
say that, you say that.
second-time All-Star for Zion Williamson. This will be his first as a starter. He's averaging 26 points, 7 rebounds, and a career-high 4.6 assists. The Pelicans right now 4th in the West. He has missed 12 straight games, but when he has played, Zion has looked special. Zion, a starter for the West, and of course, back-to-back MVP Nikola Jokic, 4-time All-Star. This is 5th-time All-Star, 3rd straight start, averaging 25, 11, and a career-high 9.9 assists. His 15 triple-doubles leads the NBA, and the Denver Nuggets at 34 and 15 are the #1 seed in the Western Conference. But the story there for me, Zion Williamson named the starter. Surprised.
Yeah. Only because of the injuries. You know, the numbers that you read are all-star starter numbers. However, you know, if he played in these last 12 games, I don't think you would have wowed or we would have
Right.
wowed at him being named a starter.
Well, I have a problem with it.
I said I didn't. That's the only problem.
He
I
missed
had is
too
not
many
playing.
games.
That's it. That's what.
Yeah, I mean,
How many games has he missed?
Last 12 straight.
That's the
no,
last
but he
12.
missed
And then
some
missed
before
in the
then
beginning,
too.
Yeah.
How many games has he missed, Mike? I mean,
Yeah.
I was in this position a couple times where I missed games, and I was still named the All-Star, so I'm not going to be a
Do you want to
Starter?
do the guards?
hypocrite. Yeah, I'm going to do the guard. Yeah, I started, so congratulations, Zion.
Yeah, congratulations to him. But
right,
how many
superstar.
games has he missed? Yeah, just answer the question. Yeah.
Back
for
to
it.
back.
So yeah,
Yep,
you go
back to
back to
back.
back.
All right. My favorite player in the world,
Oh,
Stephen
yeah.
Curry.
Congratulations.
And my second favorite player in the world, Luka Doncic.
That is your Western Conference backcourt. Steph, his 9th All-Star, his 9th as a starter. He was the MVP of last year's All-Star game. Remember, he had 50 points and 16 three-pointers. This year, averaging 29, 6, and 6, 18 30-point games. The Warriors right now 8th in the West, but Curry now a 9-time All-Star. And Luka Doncic, his 4th All-Star. He is just 23 years old. He is now a 3-time starter. He leads the NBA with a career-high 33.8 points per game. He leads the NBA in 20-point games, 30-point games, 40-point games, and 50-point games.
Damn.
He had that 60, 21, and 10 game against the Knicks, and he is 2nd in triple-doubles. Curry and Luka, your 2 favorite players.
You definitely can't be mad at this pick. 2 of the greatest players in our game today, dynamic players, great one-on-one players. You know, All-Star game is we celebrate the greatest players in the league, but it's also a show. People pay a lot of money for us to put on the show. So those 2 guys in the backcourt shooting from way behind the arc would definitely be a great show.
And I have no doubt that Shea and John Morant will get named as players on this team as well. But it was a competition for those backcourt spots.
I don't think it was a competition.
Yeah, not
Those
for
2 guys
starters.
were-
These 2.
Not for starters.
Not for starters.
If you want to see a show, those 2 put on a show.
But those 2 well deserved. Those are no.
So you take the front court, we'll take the back court this time.
You want me to do the front court?
You do the front court, and then
Okay.
we'll do the back court.
There is a lot of drama in the Eastern Conference front court. It is 4 players for 3 starting spots.
Yes.
We are going to start with the captain. It is his 3rd time as a captain. Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks is your Eastern Conference captain. Now, the other 2,
We're not stopping.
we're not going to stop.
Okay.
Make sure he can read.
Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics
Okay?
and Kevin Durant of the Brooklyn Nets.
Wow. All right, first up, Giannis Antetokounmpo, 7th-time All-Star. He is now a captain for the 3rd time. He was the All-Star MVP in 2021. He is 4th in the NBA in points right now with 31. He is 2nd in rebounds. He has 8 40-point games, and he also hit a career-high 55 earlier this year against the Wizards. Jason Tatum, 4 straight All-Star games. He's been filling in as KD as a starter the last 2. Now he is a starter on his own accord. A career high in points, a career high in rebounds, a career high in assists, and Boston with the best record in the NBA. And unlike a lot of players, he's played 46 games this year. No rest for him. And Kevin Durant, 13-time All-Star. Didn't play in the last two with injury, but he was a captain for both. Two-time All-Star Game MVP, averaging nearly 30 points per game. He's also had 20 games with 2 or more blocks, 39 games for Kevin Durant, and it looks like we're nearing him returning. The big person we're missing here, Joel Embiid of the Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, it was just unfortunate. I mean, all 4 of those guys deserve to be starters, but you only have 3 positions.
Yep.
And Joel is playing as well as any person in the game right now.
Yeah.
But it's just a numbers game. But Joel is.
So you're not mad at it?
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm mad
well,
at
not-
that. I'm mad at that.
Why are you mad at it?
Because I think 5-6 years ago they took the center out of the game, and the center should always be in the game no matter what. All this backcourt and frontcourt. Joel Embiid is a center. He should be the starting center for the Eastern Conference. Period. All this 2 and 2 frontcourt, 3 back. Nah, it ain't that.
The center is
it's
back
always
with
been. It's
Jokic
always
and him
been
used to
2
it.
guards, a small forward, power forward, and a center. The big man. The big man should be kept on that ballot, not these new. So I definitely have a problem. He should be.
Well, then one of those guys would not be on. Giannis.
Doesn't matter.
So I
It's
say
a tough one.
Giannis ain't no center.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying he is or isn't. I'm just saying that if you notice, there is something that those 3 have in common. They've been to the NBA Finals or won the NBA Finals. So your popularity increases. So people vote when you get to the finals of it. So that should be the motivation. That should be not the motivation, but another motivation.
All right, so read these back to back. You guys are splitting these? Or is Kenny going to do it?
Yeah, I'll do one. He does one.
Okay. Kenny, you lead us off.
Coming in at 1 guard for the Eastern Conference, 6'2.5".
Read the name.
From the Brooklyn Nets, Kyrie Irving.
And from the Cleveland Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell. Kyrie Irving, now an 8-time All-Star. This is his 6th as a starter. He was the MVP of the 2014 All-Star Game, averaging 27, 5, and 5. The last 4 games he's been unconscious. 36.5 points, 8 assists, and shooting almost 50% from 3. And the Brooklyn Nets are currently 4th in the Eastern Conference. And Donovan Mitchell, we know very well about that 71-point game. This is his 4th All-Star. This is his 1st as a starter, and of course, 1st in the Eastern Conference, averaging a career-high 28.3 points per game. Cavs right now 5th in the East. Donovan Mitchell's 71 was the most since Kobe's 81 back in 2006. It is Kyrie. It is Donovan Mitchell.